Hey, Quack Pack. There's something I've been hiding from you, not because I'm ashamed of it, but because I didn't want it to distract you from anything in the music. But I've been tired of strategically angling my phone camera, and you guys have been awesome fans. You guys have loved the authenticity in the story. And the thing about Lucky Ducky, I don't know how we did it, but raw has been super powerful and connecting. I hope it stays that way because I love having you guys listen and comment, but here goes. I'm gonna see if you can see it first. Yeah. See that? Yeah. So as you can see, my right thumb is not normal. It is very not normal. It's kind of gross looking. Sorry if that made you puke. But anyhow, I have a reconstructed right thumb. And so how that is I was born with polydactyl. I was born with 4 fingers and no thumb. I had 4 fingers and 2 little tiny non-functioning stumps right here growing out of the side. And right here, it's kind of a recessive trait, skips a generation. If I had kids, my kids wouldn't have it, but my grandkids would have. That's historically what happens. So when it happened, my parents weren't surprised. But that's what it is. When I was a baby, my parents took me to Dr. Cochran in Omaha, Nebraska. Dr. Cochran was one of the best hand surgeons of all time. He is fantastic with what he does. He specializes in that. Because I didn't have an opposable thumb, this surgery was necessary. Some people have 6 fingers and they're all functioning and it's an advantage. I had 4 fingers and 2 non-functional stumps. So they was able to cut them off and construct this. I was just a baby. I had 2 surgeries when I was a baby. Then in 6th grade, I had just a maintenance surgery to remove scar tissue. And I don't need any more surgeries now. The surgery kind of shows God's superiority to humans. God builds wonderful thumbs. Every one of you that has a normal thumb has better hands than me. This is a very darn good attempt by Dr. Cochran. Probably the best you can get for people to do it. It's opposable. And it's at a good angle for finger picking. I like how it's kind of at a 45-degree angle, so I can reach this way. It's skinny, it's not as strong. When it's cold, I gotta keep my hands in my pockets or wear mittens because it gets cold really fast. But it hasn't stopped me from doing what I do. And I've been tired of, like I said, I've been hiding it in this because I don't want it to be a distraction, but eventually I was like, I'm tired of hiding it. And this happens, I don't know if you've watched the show MASH, but one of my favorite characters, Radar, who I even liked him before I knew this about him, he also had polydactyl. He had 3 fingers on his right hand or left hand, I forgot which hand, but if you watch MASH now, notice they always hide one hand on camera. They always do. And so, I've totally, go back and watch it now, seriously. But I get not wanting to distract, it's different, but there's some different things, and I'm going to tell you my story with it. Growing up, my family was like, the world has normal thumbs and you don't. You need to find a way to make it work and blend in with them. Some people think that's horrible. I think it's okay. I think it gave me grit and it's reality, To those people who want accommodations or them to just, that's fine, that's their thing. Just for me, I'm glad I had the mentality I had. Was you just got to find a way to work. I play piano. I got small hands. Having small hands hurts more than having a messed up right thumb. It really does. For piano, this is fine. For guitar, it's fine. It's a little hard to hold a pick because this is kind of smaller and weaker. I only use a pick when necessary. Otherwise, I think a pick. If I'm strumming I kind of do my own thing. I've never really taken guitar lessons before college. I had a couple semesters of college guitar, but the thumb is not great for strum. I strum almost with these two fingers, and the thumb hits it up. So I use my own different strumming technique that I just do on my own. You know? So these go down. It's almost like a flamenco guitarist. And I just on my own said that's comfortable. My hands relaxed doing that. And I can do it pretty fast. And that's me. For the most part with guitar, I'm self-taught and I had to figure this out on my own. But musically, it's never really hurt me. I've never wished I had a regular thumb. And that's the thing. Now, when teaching, and I teach little kids, and I teach private lessons too, I usually have to demonstrate with my hand. And so right away, I talk to them. I'm like, my left thumb's messed up. It's reconstructed. It's okay, but it looks different. Don't worry. And that way I don't have to get in the story with them, but I just tell them, boom, boom, boom. And what's funny is most kids are okay with that. And growing up, I was not bullied for this, you know. I was bullied for other things, you know, but not for the thumb. And my students understand. And sometimes little kids are like, oh, that's cool, which that's the good thing about little kids too. They get it, they understand. Parents sometimes have not. My school that I teach at is super supportive and they've never had an issue. And when I've brought it up, they're like, I didn't even notice that. Okay, that's cool that you can still do what you do. You didn't let it stop you. Great. I've worked at other places where I've been confronted by parents saying, you know, that hand, that's disgusting. You need to get that fixed. Can't they do a reconstructive surgery on it? And with them, you know, I just say, I've done 3. And of course they say, you know, well, that's a terrible surgeon. And I'm like, it's one of the best surgeons in the world, you know, and it's 3 times. Yeah, and I just walk away at that point. Just tell them, nah. Those moments were bad, not gonna lie. But people don't get it. Another thing too, sometimes I get this reaction from adults, from parents and stuff. Not at my current place. My current place has been very supportive and loving. They're awesome. And some of the past places have been at good, but I had one place where someone goes, oh, I feel bad for you. That must be so horrible. Oh, I feel bad for you. And yeah, that doesn't help. Thank you. It is what it is. And I've never caught myself saying, I wish I had a normal thumb. Yeah, zipping a zipper, I usually use 2 fingers. There's some things I just do. It's a little harder. It's pain in the neck stuff, but you know, so it's interesting. And I get also some people don't know how to react, and that's okay, but it's fine. Kids never had a problem, and even growing up as a kid, never bullied, at least that I knew of. Sometimes parents and adults, not anymore, not for years, but in the past, have been like, that's gross, get that fixed, or, oh, that's terrible, or, I feel so bad for you. Yeah, not okay. That is what it is. And it's okay. It's not their fault for being that way. I know it's jarring. It's something not seen very much. So that's okay. And I hope you guys don't unsubscribe for this. And if you do, that's okay. That's your prerogative and that's all right. But that's the thing. Has it hurt me in dating? Yeah, 100%. Finding Nemo really helped. I'm ordained in the Catholic Church, so I am celibate, so I do not date anymore, nor can I date anymore. I have married God and the church, so I can freely serve God better and freely serve God's people with an undivided heart. So it doesn't matter anymore, and that's okay, and I can use this as a testimony, and there's something cool too. But anyhow, dating, it would hurt. I would have, on a first date, people go, ooh, that's gross. Or I've had like more than once on a first date, you have bad genes. Can this date be over? Yeah, sure. Okay, bye. You know, and that's okay. I'm glad that they're upfront with that, you know, and it is what it is. They're not terrible people. I get that this is not for everybody, but I know that the people who do like me matter. And if this is for people, great, you know, and that's fine. I totally get it. Finding Nemo helped though. I used to be like, it's my lucky fin, you know, and then we would watch Finding Nemo, and yeah. And so Finding Nemo did help. I am grateful to that movie and the lucky fin thing. If someone's really disturbed by this now, I say lucky fin, and they laugh and they learn to accept this, and that's what it is. So that's something, yeah. Another thing cool, since I've been ordained as a Catholic deacon, you know, the bishop during my ordination blessed my hands. I can bless houses. I can bless objects. I can make holy water. I can bless water and make holy water. I can bless people. If you want a blessing, I can give you a blessing, which is, you know, that's great. But the cool thing, you extend your right hand for the blessing. You have your 3 fingers for the Trinity. You have these 2 fingers curled down to show that we believe that Jesus was both human and divine, you know. So I have to hold my hand like this, but my broken, messed up thumb is right out there. I hold it right out there. I'm not scared. I don't have to hide it when I'm blessing, but this messed up, twisted thumb, man's attempt to do something as good as what God does, it's right out there. We're imperfect. We need God. But you know what? God sends the blessing through it. And that's one thing I do love about it. When I give a blessing, it's through a broken vessel. It's not me giving the blessing. It's God working through me. That's what I believe. That's the faith of the church. And I'm proud of that. So yeah, that's kind of my story. And like I said, I fingerstyle. You think I would get away from fingerstyle, but like I said, I've always took it head on. I've never made excuses. I was never allowed to make excuses. I don't know if I was limited. It wasn't, you know, if anything, limited. It was the practicing. But anyhow, I got my next student coming in. Have a good one. Hope you like that.